yippee out here, got it, or there you are, you little bugger. Those are the yelps that I hear as my wife works on a puzzle. Candidly, I never understood the allure of doing puzzles. Why spend all this time, focus, and energy working on something only to have to tear it apart and put it back in the box when you're done? Didn't make any sense to me until one time I saw her grimacing as I was walking by with my cup of coffee. I asked, "What's with the face?" "I can't find this one piece," she replied, frustrated, and that is when I got sucked in, as I started trying to help her find it. Come to find out, life is like a puzzle. The guiding principles of putting together a jigsaw puzzle is very much like trying to achieve a big goal, start and grow a business, or tackle any big project. First off, when you first open a new 1,000-piece puzzle and dump all the pieces out onto the table, the whole task just looks daunting and overwhelming. So you question even starting now, seeing the enormity now of the task ahead. That's the same feeling you get when you start a new business, or begin a new big project, or declare a new big goal. The enormity of the task ahead hits you, and it suddenly feels too daunting and overwhelming. And that is when most delay or procrastinate or push off the idea altogether. But you have to just dive in and start flipping over all the pieces and sorting them out into more manageable piles, the same way you start any other major project. The next step is to figure out what image you're putting together. Imagine dumping 1,000 pieces out on a table without an accurate and clear picture of what the end product is supposed to look like. It would be impossible to put it together. But that is how most people start a business or a goal or a project. They don't have a clear picture of what success, what the end product is supposed to look like. And then they wonder why they can't find the right pieces to their puzzle, right? Another factor I found is the end picture has to be interesting to me. If I'm going to spend all this time studying the intricacies of all the little parts and pieces, I better at least really enjoy the picture that I'm building. I am endlessly fascinated by people who work in jobs or even have businesses that they are actually not that interested in. WTH, man! You have to spend your time putting something together. You might as well spend it on something that you're inspired by, right? That idea alone is worth the price of admission here this morning, by the way. Now, here are a half dozen tips in putting a puzzle together, a jigsaw puzzle, and the great puzzle of life. 1, build the border first. Boundaries create order and provide a sense of security. In achieving goals, this is setting up your achievement management system, the planning, the prioritization, right? The key metrics and the tracking systems to give you the framework to operate within. Number 2, you can only work on one piece at a time. And this is true in life too. Too often we are trying to do too much at the same time. It is important to remember that we can do anything, but not everything. If we are trying to do everything and try to get everything done, we will get very little actually done, and we will be stressed all along the way. Puzzles, like life, have to be focused one piece at a time. Number 3, don't force a fit. You think a certain piece should go together, you want them to go together, but if you force them together, it will ruin your entire puzzle, your entire goal, your entire vision. This is true of forced relationships, jobs, hobbies, or lifestyles, or trying to force fit teammates, or force your children into certain sports, or force them to learn in a certain way that doesn't fit for them. Interestingly, some pieces that don't look like they go together end up doing so. Some pieces that don't look like they go together actually do. So what you are looking for doesn't always look like you would expect it to look. And the same is true for life. Catastrophes can also be solutions. Problems and challenges can be the catalysts that lead to entirely new possibilities. Number 4, sometimes you have to take a different perspective. Every once in a while, you might want to get up and look at the puzzle from different vantage points. It provides a clearer perspective on the big picture. And sometimes you have to step away entirely. Take a break, go for a walk. It will be easier to see solutions with a fresh pair of eyes. Everything will look different when you return to the problem. Number 5, you're gonna wanna quit. You will be tempted at some point to just quit. Don't. As in life, sometimes you get into a groove and things progress quickly. It is so exhilarating to have one success after another. But when it slows down, it's not as easy to continue. Just keep moving forward, just one piece at a time. And number 6, the joy is in the journey, not the finish line. This is like life. In my early years, I thought happiness and joy would be at the finish line. So I would rush through trying to complete a goal, stressing myself out all along the way. Goals, like jigsaw puzzles, once you complete it, the fun is over. Sure, you might step back, take it in, hey, maybe even let it sit there for a day or two while you gander upon it and feel proud. But to have fun again, you have to clear the space for a new puzzle. The joy is in the journey. It's in the building process, not in the completion, not in the finish line. And really, life is really one big puzzle. As soon as you die, the pieces are all dismantled, put back in the box, and back on the shelf, and in an urn or 6 feet under the ground, and all your stuff goes to Goodwill. In other words, you better find joy in the journey, because that's all you've got. Once you complete the journey, the fun is over, and you end up in a box. So, Darren Daily friends, what puzzle making tip was the most important reminder for you here this morning? 1, build your borders first. 2, work on only one piece at a time. 3, don't force a fit. 4, take a different perspective. 5, you're gonna wanna quit. Or 6, the joy is in the journey. Write down your thoughts in your Darren Daily Journal, what tip you're going to carry with you into your day ahead, and share it with us in the comments below. And if you are still in a spot where you are puzzled by where it is that you are and where you really should be going in your life, what direction you should take with it, what your strengths are and how to apply those to the right things so that you can make money with that particular area of your life, particularly now in these ever-changing times, I would direct you to the workshop that I host on finding your true purpose and turning it into a profit. You are invited to attend free. Just go to darrenhardyworkshop.com, and I will also post a link to the invitation below for you as well. It's free for attendance, but as always, capacity does fill up fast. So check it out if you're interested.